hope you are having a really lovely day today. Welcome to a very exciting video. This video is part of a really cool project that's happening at the moment called DLP 25 Stars. If you are in the know of Disneyland Paris and what's happening over there, you may be aware that the 25th anniversary is starting on the 26th of March. I am quite gutted that I'm not going to see it because I'm obviously moving to Disney World very soon, which is exciting but terrifying. I'm hoping that I can catch it maybe towards the end next year, depending on how long it runs for, because nobody knows at the moment. But this really awesome project has been set up by my friend Mitch, celebrating Disneyland Paris with a lot of top things that we all love, and lists and all of that great stuff. I love a list and a top list. A top list, does that make sense? I just love things like that. But Mitch has set up this project of 25 stars, so 25 creators, people on YouTube, people on blogs, on the internet, and just in the Disney community are getting together to make one video every day in the lead up to the 25th anniversary to celebrate Disneyland Paris. So I'm up today and I'm going to be talking about my top 10 entertainment activities, is that the word, in Disneyland Paris. So shows, parades, that kind of stuff. There's lots of videos that have already gone up on the Disneyland Paris 25 Stars YouTube channel. That will be linked below, as well as the playlist if you want to watch them all in the playlist. There's also amazing giveaways where you can win soiree tickets courtesy of Holiday Hamster, the holiday travel company that I work for, who do amazing Disneyland Paris quotes as well as other holidays. There's lots of awesome prizes, so make sure you go and check out the DLP 25 Stars channel and all of the other videos that have been coming out this month. There'll be lots of content for you to watch, so I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to go from 10 to 1. I didn't think that I'd seen many entertainment things in Disneyland Paris because I've only been going for about 2 years, but I wrote a list of everything I could think of and it exceeded 10, so it was quite hard to put 10 in and kind of order them. So don't take this as a set order. I think it might change if I have more time to think about it, but these are definitely my top 10 entertainment things that I have seen in Disneyland Paris since I've been going. In at number 10 is Goofy's Garden Party. This is something that was taking place in Swing into Spring. It was a really lovely kind of parade cavalcade style thing where it took place in the hub, and you would stand along the circle of the hub, which was really great because you can kind of see everything around you as well as, you know, obviously what's in front of you. And it had dancers, characters, so much going on. It was visually stunning. Dancers would rotate, so you would see a lot of different dancing and characters. The show was obviously hosted by Goofy, who would be running around trimming the plants and flowers, and it had the most catchy song. I really enjoyed Goofy's Garden Party. At number 9 is a new one. I feel like I'm doing the in at number 10, like top of the pops chart, which probably half of you never watched. Number 9 is a kind of new entry because it's only very recently started in Disneyland Paris and I got to see it in January. It is the Star Wars Galactic celebration. This is absolutely fantastic and would be higher on my list if I was a bigger Star Wars fan. I'm quite a new Star Wars fan, so the fact that there is a Star Wars thing on my top 10 is really impressive. This was an incredible show that took place in the Walt Disney Studios park and was a mixture of projection mapping on Tower of Terror and a stage show which happened on a tiny little stage just in front of Tower of Terror. Insane projections, lasers, it was just stunning, along with Star Wars characters on the stage and like film montages played. It was really moving, powerful. I liked that you could stand anywhere and have a really good spot. You did not need to be at the front. In fact, if you were at the front, you'd probably have the worst spot because you need to see the whole of Tower of Terror. You could stand right at the back and it would still be great. Even if you aren't a Star Wars fan, this show was so clever and so advanced in technology that it was really impressive, and I think you're all gonna love it if you haven't already seen it because it will be coming back. It's just so good. Number 8 is something I actually thought would be higher on my list at first. It is the Christmas Royal Wishes Princess stage show that happens on the castle stage in Disneyland Park. I love this. I'm a huge Disney princess fan, so seeing all of the princesses and their princes dancing together and waltzing around the stage was really special. The boy was giving the girl a snow globe which came to life on stage, and all of the princesses danced with their princes, and it was just so magical. I've never seen anything like it in any other Disney park online or on YouTube or anything where you see all of them in one place. I watched many times because it was just, for me, I was like Belle and Beast together, but for all of the princesses and princes to see them in one place doing the most beautiful dancing was really magical. Number 7 is Minnie's Little Spring Train. You may have heard this song. It's probably one of the catchiest Disney parks songs you'll ever hear. If you've not heard it or didn't see it in one of my vlogs, YouTube it. It's amazing, it's so catchy, it stays in your head all day. This was a train that would come down Main Street and do a kind of loop around the hub. It was just so good seeing lots of dancing in really bright colours during the spring season. The music is probably the reason why I love this so much, because it is so catchy. But you have the beautiful train with all the colours with Minnie, Daisy, all of the bunnies. Cheshire Cat was on there this year, which was quite special to see. It was just infectious. You couldn't not smile. You'd be dancing whether you realised it or not, and the song does not leave your head. Number 6 is a Halloween special. It is the It's Good to Be Bad villains stage show. This happens quite a lot over Halloween. I think it kind of happens maybe 4, 5, 6 times a day depending on the day you go. They dance to music and sing, and it's kind of relevant to each character. There's 2 different versions of this, which I really liked because you could see it multiple times and it wasn't like watching the same show. There was so many different villains. There was Gaston, there was the Evil Queen, there was the Hag, Maleficent, Facilier, Frollo, Jafar. Can't believe I'm putting something villains above princesses. That's very unlike me, but I really enjoyed it. I think because it was at night time and it was dark as well, it was so nice to have something in the evening, because sometimes after you watch the daily parade there's not much entertainment happening in the Disneyland Paris, and then after the stage show the villains would come down and you could meet them as well, which is really cool. It was awesome, and I spent a lot of time doing this on both of my Disneyland Paris trips for Halloween, last year especially standing around the Gaston meet and greet. But seeing all of these villains on stage interacting with each other and dancing was really spooky and funny and just really brilliant. Number 5 is a fairly new addition to Disneyland Paris. It is Mickey and the Magician, a stage show which replaced Animagique in Walt Disney Studios. It is such insane quality. It's like, a lot of people say it's like something you would get on the Disney cruise. I've never been on a Disney cruise, so I wouldn't know, but it's kind of like that musical theatre Broadway level of entertainment. It is mainly in French. You get used to it and you do gauge the story, but I wish more parts of the songs are in English, because it's quite original and you don't really know the first few times what they're talking about. So many amazing stories are included, such as Beauty and the Beast, Frozen, Cinderella, Aladdin. Each section is different and covers so many different aspects of Disney and even styles of dance and musical theatre. There's live singing, there's just dancing. It's got everything, and it really does transport you into this insane world, and it's something that I feel like I can't believe this is included in my entry ticket to a theme park, because it's that good. You must see it if it's on the next time you go to Disneyland Paris. Just beating it though at number 4 is another stage show, and it's actually Forest of Enchantment. This takes place on the Chaparral Theatre in Disneyland Park at the back of Frontierland. I did not know what to expect the first time I saw this, because the only other thing I'd seen in that theatre was the Frozen sing-along. So to see it transformed from this snowy, Frozen themed theatre into this amazing autumnal but spring-like tree foresty stage was really cool, and it really works with what that theatre looks like. Included lots of outdoorsy Disney characters such as Pocahontas and John Smith, Tarzan, Baloo, King Louie, Rapunzel and Flynn, and of course Merida at the end. The highlight of that show for me though was the Tarzan part. Tarzan is one of my most favourite Disney films, and I think it's quite underrated. I wish there was more Tarzan in Disney parks. They did used to have a Tarzan show in Disneyland Paris, but I never saw it because I only started going in 2015. But the Tarzan part was phenomenal. Tarzan swinging round and round on the rope and doing all of these amazing tricks as they belted out Son of Man. It's a really, really great show, and I'm really excited to see that it's coming back soon, which if you haven't seen it, go and see it when it's back. I'm going to tell you to go and see everything, so I should stop saying that, but Forest of Enchantment is amazing. We're in the top 3, and in at number 3 is Viva La Vie, which is the Halloween cavalcade that takes place during the Halloween season 2 or 3 times a day maybe, depending on when you go. It's just the most fun cavalcade. I love it. It's such a catchy song, another one that stays in your head all day long, doesn't leave. The colours are obviously very autumnal, and oranges and browns and yellows. It's really different and fun. The dancers are cowboys and gardeners and leaves people. I'm not explaining this very well, but it's just really fun. We'll just be dancing and doing the haze. If you know the song, you know what I mean. Really amazing and just such good fun, and I love it so much, and I hope that it will still be there the next time I go to Disneyland Paris for Halloween. In at number 2, it has to be Disney Magic on Parade, which sadly is ending because a brand new parade is starting, Stars on Parade, which I am very excited about, but Magic on Parade will forever be in my heart. It is such a wonderful parade. I love it so much. I'm privileged to go to Disneyland Paris 9 times now, which is a lot. So I've seen Magic on Parade almost every day of all of my trips because I make it a highlight of the day. We go and see Magic on Parade. The characters and stories included are very fun and special. The dancers are so talented. The interaction you get with the characters is really fun, and it's just really magical and special, and such a lovely song. I am really going to miss it, but I'm also very excited for something new and different to come in, so it's bittersweet, but it had to be number 2 in my top 10 list. Which means in at number 1, of course, is Disney Dreams. Again, bittersweet because it's leaving, the same thing for the 25th anniversary, and Disney Illuminations is beginning. Disney Dreams is better for me than Wishes was in Magic Kingdom, although they're the only 2 kind of nighttime shows I've seen, so I can't compare to the rest of the Disney parks. But Wishes is more emotional for me, but Disney Dreams is just all round phenomenal, stunning, insane technology. It's just so different because you get the lasers, the fireworks, the waters, the projections, everything in one. I really like that it took you on a story, and I hate that I'm now talking about it in past tense because I'm never going to see it again, but it took you on a story with Peter Pan, Wendy and Tinkerbell. Peter's trying to find his shadow. He's going through all the different stories and films and characters to grab his shadow back. So there's Be Our Guest, Beauty and the Beast, there is Lion King, there was Brave or Frozen depending on when you went, there was Aladdin, there was a villains section, there was a Rapunzel section. I'm probably forgetting so many sections. I loved the balance between French and English. I think they got that really well as well. And the final part of Disney Dreams is just stunning, and the soundtrack is really, really moving as well. So it will always be one of my favourites, and I'm so sad that it's going. They're my top 10 that I've seen. I know there's probably so many more that you wish were included. Love to know some of your favourites in the comments below. Please go and check out the DLP 25 stars channel and the playlist. It's all linked below for you. There's so many more awesome videos to come and different top 10s from really, really fab people, some of my friends and amazing people on the internet. You'll really enjoy finding out all the information about the Disneyland Paris 25th anniversary and some of our favourite things to do there. It's a really cool project, and I hope you will check it out and enter the giveaways as well. I'm going to stop rambling and go and head off, but thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, and like I said, leave me a little comment letting me know your favourite Disneyland Paris piece of entertainment, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye!